Hello everyone, welcome back. Severed is here, coming back with part 4 of What If Deku Had a Shadow Quirk. Now, where we last left off, Izuku, Suzy, and Rappa has gone into a little bit of encounter with Black Mask, a villain that one of the top tier villains, number 9, as he told Izuku give him a chance to join his organization. Izuku, or Corrupted, both of them refused the offer because Corrupted felt that Black Mask have a negative feelings against him and Izuku, which he think that he will gonna kill him after he using him a little bit. And Black Mask telling him, then how about a little of a deal? If you killed for me this hero, I will gonna give you $10 million. Izuku and, Corrupted agreed to that, as Black Mask telling them to kill the number 10 hero, Gang Orca. And after that, Izuku, Suzy, and, Rappa leave the secret underground fighting club, as the Izuku starts searching for a hideout, but Suzy telling him that she know a place to get a hideout, as she take them into in the sewers. She take them into a wall. She put her hand on the wall and it's opened up, revealing a big secret underground layer, as she told Izuku that she read about this place. It was supposed to be a place for an old, very old hero called himself Batman, but he must by now, right now, dead. So I just took the place. I couldn't hack into his servers, but I think you can do that, as Izuku was actually managed to hack into Batman's servers and put this place under his control. And after that, Izuku, Rappa, Suzy laid down for a little bit, and they just having fun. Rappa just fighting the robots in the fighting arena, and after some time, Izuku finally saying that it's time to move on, as he told Rappa and Suzy that Suzy should go to UA as a little spy for him to know where UA student and someone that he want to take revenge upon him, where they are going and what they do. And Rappa will gonna go with Izuku to defeat the hero number 10, Gang Orca. As we cut back into this time. Right now, Izuku with Rappa saying, well, Rappa, today is the day. We are gonna kill Gang Orca. As Rappa said, finally, a real fight. The last real fight that I ever had, it was against you. I wish that Gang Orca will be strong. As Izuku said, don't worry, I'm sure he's strong. As Suzy come into Izuku telling him, can I come with you, boss? Izuku, please? As Izuku said, no, Suzy, you need to continue training for your entrance exam that is after 1 week. As Suzy said, please, I just want to watch. Come on, boss, just let me. As she looking at him with the little puppy eyes, the little dog eyes. As Izuku said, I'm not gonna get affected by this, so go back to your training and read some books, because it's not just a physical exam. As Suzy said, oh yeah, I'm okay, boss, but next time you will gonna take me out to defeat some heroes, okay? As Izuku said, fine. You acting like a child, Suzy? As Suzy said, yeah, but it's helping me a lot. As she leave, and Rappa said, well, boss, let's go. I really want to fight that Gang Orca guy. As Izuku said, okay, Rappa, let's go. And Izuku right now wearing his hoodie jacket and this mask, which is, he find it in the, in the little river in the middle of the forest as he wear his mask and his hoodie jacket, as Izuku and Rappa right now walking on the buildings. Izuku just jumping using his acrobatic skills and his quirk to just jump the roofs. And if you asking me how Rappa is jumping up, you know, on the roofs, he's just, how can I use it? How can I say it? He's just hitting the roofs under his feet, making himself, giving himself a little bit of shock wave, sending him up, which may sending him, making him jump a little bit higher. As after a couple of minutes, Izuku stopped Rappa from jumping and said, "There it is, Rappa." As they looking down, they see Gang Orca fighting a couple of villains. As Gang Orca said, "Well, villains, it's time for you to be. It's time for your career to be done, and your new life in Tartarus to begin." As the villains saying, "It's Gang Orca! Everyone, run away!" As Gang Orca, how he's acting more like a villain than a hero. As he said, "I'm gonna rip your skin off!" As he starts running after them, but before he could capture them, someone jumped in front of him and starts throwing rapid punches. And after that, he sent a final punch at Gang Orca, sending him away. As Gang Orca right now in the wall saying, "Who's this?" As he see in front of him Rappa. As Rappa said, You really take all of my punches. Boss was really corrupted, was really right about you. You are strong." "I'll have fun fighting you, Gang Orca." As Gang Orca said, "Who are you? Tell me before you die." As Rappa said, "My name is Rappa, and I'm gonna fighting you now. So prepare." As Gang Orca go into Rappa, starts throwing punches to punches. As Rappa saying, "You are really the best. You are actually just clashing with me very good. Boss was right about you. Very right about you indeed." As Gang Orca said, "I don't care for your boss." As he jumped behind and start using, his sound wave or whatever. How, the whale would do. A killer whale would do or whatever. Sending sound wave at Rappa. As Rappa putting his hand on his ear, screaming in pain, saying, "Ah, stop this! It's really hurt!" As Gang Orca continued doing this, and after that, from his left side, a beam of dark light being thrown at him, sending him on another wall. As Izuku jumped down, saying, "Hey, Rappa, are you okay?" As Rappa said, "Thank you, boss, but I really didn't need help." As Izuku said, "Yeah, sure thing." As after that, Gang Orca getting out of the wall, saying, "Villains, such a disgusting creatures, filthy humans that walk on this earth. All of you just should be erased from this existence." As Corrupted said, "And you should come back to your little. And how about you, Gang Orca? How about you just go back to your little, what they call it, little water pool and start swimming in it instead of trying to become a pro hero, you little fish." As this is on the news reporter, as they know who this guy is, which is basically Corrupted. As Gang Orca said, "Did you just call me a fish?" As Gang Orca getting very angry and start using his sound wave. Izuku making a wall, a shield of darkness, putting it in front of him and in front of what Rappa. As Rappa said, "Boss, leave it to me." As Izuku said, "No, take care of the other heroes, the little ones, and I don't care if you killed any of them." as Rappa said, "Okay, boss, but you're gonna spar me after that." As Izuku said, "Do you really, Rappa, do you really think this is the right time to talk about that?" As Rappa said, "I don't care, we will gonna spar later on." As Izuku said, "Fine, just go take care of the other heroes." As Rappa go to take care of the other heroes, killing some of them and defeating some others. As right now Izuku is still holding the wall, he push it and forward at, at Gang Orca, as Gang Orca jumped out of the way and said, "Who are you, brat? You are so small to be a hero. It's looking like that you are not more than 16 years old. What a disappointment. Your power was enough to send me into a wall and to make that barrier. You would be making a fine hero, but since you decided to turn your life into crimes to become a villain, then I shall throw you in Tartarus and leave you to rot there, to start rotting, rotting there." As Izuku said, yeah, whatever, big fish." As Gang Orca getting angry and jump at Izuku. Izuku jumping at him, turning his hand into, claws. His fingers turn into like claws, and he start jumping at Gang Orca. Gang Orca tried to throw a punch, but Izuku dodged it and slashed Gang Orca chest. Gang Orca got hold of Izuku hand and slammed him on behind of his back, and then he tried to throw another punch, but Izuku sink into the ground and appear as Deku teleports behind Gang Orca back and throw a punch at his back, throwing him on a building. As Gang Orca get out of the smoke, saying, "Well, you can teleport, huh? Such a cheap trick from you. And who you are again, I don't really know you. I don't remember the name of the villains." As Izuku said, "Corrupted. Nice to meet you." As Gang Orca eyes whiting, saying, "Huh, so you are that filthy creature that destroyed that city? That filthy creature that killed those innocent souls? I'm gonna show you. Torturing is torturing is like sparing your life in my eye. So I'll make sure to put you in your place, to throw you in the darkest pit in the Tartarus prison." As Izuku said, "Come on and fight me already." As Gang Orca is using his Soundwave ability, throwing Soundwave at Izuku. Izuku sink into the ground again and come behind Gang Orca, but Gang Orca expected this time and spin around and send another Soundwave at Izuku. As Izuku right now on the ground screaming in pain from the sound, as Gang Orca just continue throwing more Soundwave. As from behind, a car being thrown at Gang Orca, throwing him away. As Izuku stand up saying Rappa throwing the car, as Rappa give him a thumbs up, as Izuku smile and chuckles a little bit. And after that, Rappa continue attacking the other heroes. As Gang Orca said, "Well, looks like your little sidekick is helping you, huh? How weak of you. You could destroy a whole city, but you couldn't even defend yourself without help of your little sidekick." As Izuku said, "Shut up already." As Izuku getting angry, and then he fly at Gang Orca as they start throwing punches at each other. Their punches start just collapse together, making like a shockwave all around them. And after that, Izuku tried to throw another punch and Gang Orca throw another punch. Izuku throwing it on Gang Orca face, Gang Orca throwing a punch on Izuku's stomach. And after that, both of them fly away. And after that, they stand up again as Izuku said, "This is boring. Okay, let's try our new move. Corrupted," as Corrupted said, "Right away, Midoriya." and after that, Izuku go flying at Gang Orca. As he, Gang Orca and Izuku start, their fists are right now together, uh, both of them catching each other hand, as they just looking in each other eyes, and from behind someone kick Gang Orca into the left side, as Gang Orca scratches his head saying, huh, is that your little sidekick again? As he see Izuku with the black mask and the white eyes and the hoodie on his head. But on his left is not Gang Orca, but it's a black creature with one white eye. As he said, what is this? What is this? As Izuku said, it's my new move. I call it duplicate. Do you like it? As the both of them start fighting Gang Orca in a perfect, very perfect rhythm. Izuku throwing punch at Gang Orca stomach, and after that, corrupt or core for short, corrupt or core for short. I will gonna just call him core for a little bit of just making it a little shorter. As core Izuku after throwing punch at Gang Orca stomach, core using his tentacle, the holding Gang Orca and throw him into the sky. Izuku using a blast, throwing it directly at Gang Orca. Core fly after Gang Orca and flip around and throw a kick on his back, throwing him back on the ground. And after that, Gang Orca right now on the ground as he's coughing, blessing. I'm not done yet. I won't give up. As Core disappears, saying, well, it's all for you, Midoriya. As Izuku bump fist with Core, and Core just disappear as he starts walking towards, Gang Orca. As he said, well, Gang Orca, too bad, but looks like will be a new number 10 hero, huh? As Gang Orca said, I'm not giving up. I can't let you hurt more people. As he tried to stand, but he fall on his knees again and try to stand up, but this time Izuku putting his leg on his head and pushes him down to the ground as he said, sit down, fish. As Gang Orca said, I'm not gonna give up. There is still more people need protection, and I won't gonna let you kill them. As Izuku said, don't worry, I doesn't want to hurt innocent people. As Gang Orca laughing, do you really expect me to believe that? After you killed 4,364 innocent person and a couple of heroes, you think that I will believe that? I won't let you hurt anyone else. As he stand up and try to throw a punch at Izuku, this punch being very slow and very weak as Izuku dodges it, and Gang Orca tried to throw another punch, but Izuku dodges it very easily. As Izuku said, come on, try much more harder. As Gang Orca tried to throw more punches, but Izuku said, come on, try much more harder. As he just trying to throw all his power, but Izuku scream at him saying, try much more harder, as he punch him in the chest and throw him on a building. As Gang Orca starts spitting blood, lots of blood, as Gang Orca saying, I won't give up. As he tried to stand up, but a blast of black light being sent at him, making him fall on the ground on his face as he still awake. As Izuku said, well, Gang Orca, you are a true hero, so you will gonna die like a hero. As Gang Orca said, I wish that All Might will gonna destroy you. As Izuku said, I wish that too. As he turning his hand into a claws and stab it directly in the back of Gang Orca chest, blowing his heart inside his chest, which make Gang Orca die. And Izuku cleaning his head. He go back to Rappa, watching him while he's throwing random punches on the heroes, killing a couple and destroying a couple. As he said, "Come on! More! Come on!" As Izuku said, "Rappa, we are leaving." As Rappa said, "Oh, come on, boss. I'm started to have fun. More strong heroes start to come." As Izuku said, "That's exactly the problem. As Rappa said, "Please, boss, just a couple other minutes." As Izuku said, "Well, stay here and I will gonna do my sparring match with Suzy the next time." As Rappa said, "Oh, no, I'm coming back with you." As Rappa go back with Izuku, as Izuku put his hand on Rappa and teleport them both away. And after that, they come back into the hideout. As right now, Suzy are just training. As Suzy looking at them saying, "Oh, boss, you come back. Welcome back, Midoriya." As she go to hug him, as Izuku take down his mask, as he suddenly, after Suzy hugging him, saying, "Suzy, would you please get away?" As Suzy said, "Okay." Smiling at him, Izuku blushes heavily, saying, "What was that for?" As Suzy said, "To welcome you back, of course. I mean, you are my boss, so I need to give you a very warm welcoming." As Izuku said, "Well, anyways, our plan with Gang Orca has done, and he's right now out of the picture." As Suzy said, "Congratulations, I was watching you on the news, and after I see you defeated him, I just start training, but I will be prepared in the next 6 days for the entrance exam of UA." As Izuku said, "Good thing. Rappa." As Rappa said, "Yes, boss." Izuku said, "I will gonna go to talk with Black Mask, and then we will gonna do our spar match." As Rappa smiled and said, "This time I will defeat you." As Izuku said, "You said that in the couple other times." As Rappa said, "This time is different." As Izuku said, you also said that." And after that, Izuku teleported away, sinking into the ground. As he opened the door of Black Mask, as Black Mask said, Well. It was such a great show from you, Corrupted. It was really a great show. You destroyed Gang Orca very well, but I have seen something weird. You didn't use your full power, is that right?" As Corrupted said, "Yeah, that's right. I didn't want to do as much more damage than I supposed to do. I just goes there to kill Gang Orca, and that's what I do." As Black Mask said, "Well, you are certain you are done very good. I would say so that you done very good, and just as I told you, I expected that you were gonna accomplish that mission so easy, so there is your $10 million." As he gave him the back, and he said, continue saying, "Well, did you consider my offer of joining my organization?" As Izuku said, "I'm sorry, Black Mask, but I rather started my own organization." As Black Mask said, "Well, a guy like you will gonna have a lots of followers. I would believe that, because people are, lots of villains are admiring you so much, and your work is just making more people come into the scene of villainous. I wish that we could work together in the future. I have a couple other missions that from time to time that I might tell you to do it." As Izuku said, "Thank you, but in the certain time I doesn't want any mission from you. I want to do my own missions." As Black Mask said, "I understand that. Well, you are welcome in my little underground fighting club in any time, and you can drink and fight for free. You doesn't have to pay anything, as is Corrupted said, I appreciate it. Well, goodbye. As Black Mask said, very well, Mr. Corrupted. See you soon. As Izuku sink into the ground and come back into his hideout. As Suzy welcoming him saying, Hi, Miss Izuku. What did you did with the Black Mask? As Izuku said, well, I got the money. As he show her the $10 million, as she said, whoa, that's a lot of money. Should we celebrate? As Izuku said, yeah, we will gonna celebrate, but first of all, as he look on his left side, smiling, seeing Rappa with a big grin on his face, pumping his fists together as he said, "Are you ready?" As Izuku said, "Always ready." As they start punching each other, and after a couple of minutes, Izuku are the winner. As Rappa said, "God damn it! You win again." As Izuku said, "As always." And after that, they start just eating some food and having fun. And the next 6 days, after 6 days, Suzy come into Izuku office as she said, "Izuku," as Izuku said, yes, Suzy." As Suzy said, "I'm ready to go for the entrance exam." As Izuku said, "Oh, great. Don't worry, I put your information in UA under a secret name call you. Will be from right now on. Your secret name will be Suzy. Suzy. Uh, well, wait. Let's. How should her last name would be? Give me a minute." Izuku put her under a secret name, as Suzy said, "Okay, but do you kept my first name?" As Izuku said, "Yeah, your first name is still Suzy, and your quirk I put it the same." As Suzy said, "Okay, I will gonna go into the entrance exam." And Izuku said, "And wait, take your knife, because I told UA that your quirk is kind of, not a body enhancement, so you will need something to attack the robot with." As Suzy said, "Thank you, and I will gonna give you a little information about Suzy." Suzy, villain name Legion, quirk, um, killer sense. She have a very strong sense all around her, and she have a very great speed and acrobatic skills. But her side effect being that when she use her quirk, her senses get enhanced, but her sanity gets a lot more insane, which make her want to kill someone. As Suzy go to the entrance exam of UA not wearing her mask, and just wearing, what she wear right now on the screen, as she's looking at UA saying, "Okay, Suzy, you can do this. Do it for Izuku. Make him proud of you, and then maybe ask him on a date." As she blushes to herself a little bit, and after that, all of the sudden, she start to fall off, as she said, I'm not gonna trip right now." As she put her hand in front of her face and doing a backflip. And after that, she cleaned the dust out of her clothes, looking behind, seeing a girl with a blonde hair, where with the blonde hair was about to touch her, as she said, sorry, I was thinking that you were gonna fall, but looks like that you got hold of yourself." As Suzy looking at this girl with the blonde hair saying, "Oh, thank you for trying to help me anyways. My name is Suzy. What's your name?" As she smiled at the girl, as the girl said, "Well, my name is Uraka." Who, well, nice to meet you, Suzy." As Suzy said, "Are you gonna try to apply to the hero course?" As to, Uraka said, yeah, are you also gonna try to do that? As Susie said, yeah, that was always my dream, which is basically a lie. As Uraka said, okay, it's also my dream. As Susie said, what's your quirk? And they start just walking together into the entrance exam and sit beside each other. After, the written exam, Susie done quite well, not the best, but something to help her get into UA. And after that, they sit together in you know, the room to know about the entrance exam as President Mike came in and Susie and Uraka just sitting side to side, beside each other. And after that, President Mike starts telling everyone about the 1-pointer, 2-pointer, 3-pointer. And after that, a blue-haired kid with the glasses on his face saying, President Mike, may I ask a question? As President Mike saying, well, what's your question? As the kid said, on my paper, you started talking about 3 kind of robot, but here on my paper, it says there's 4 robots. If this is a mistake out of UA, I will gonna be very disappointed. As President Mike said, well, if you let me continue explain, you might notice that the 0-pointer is just basically from his name. He's giving you 0 point and he's much more like an obstacle. You should not engage with him. As Ida said, well, thank you, Mr. President Mike, and sorry for interruption. As he sat down, and after everything done, Susie and Uraka just walking together into the gate of the entrance of the physical exam. As after that, Susie said, well, Uraka, good luck. As Uraka said, good luck, Susie. And after that, President Mike opened the door, but he didn't start counting down. But first the door opened. Susie blitzed in as the kid with the blue hair said, hey, this girl is cheating. She should be, what they call it, I forgot. She is cheating. They didn't start the countdown. As President Mike said, what are you doing, idiots? This girl have the right idea. The villains won't wait for you to fight them. Go there already. As everyone starts going there, Susie starts blitzing through the robots, killing 1-pointers, 2-pointer, 3-pointer, using her knife and acrobatic skills. She's moving like the wind. She just jumping very, very, how can I call it, slicing and dicing and moving very smooth. And the heroes watching this Eraserhead said, this girl, what's her quirk? As Principal Nezu said, well, let's see. As they get Susie file, as they see in her file her quirk, which called Killer Senses. As they read it as, what they call it. Eraserhead said, well, her quirk must be dangerous. And I'm sure a lot of people told her that she is a villain, huh? As Principal Nezu said, yeah. And, well, at least she's trying to become a hero, because with very great skills like that, I'm sure she will gonna become a great one. As All Might watching this, he also said, and she also keeping a very beautiful smile on her face. As Nezu said, are you thinking to make her your successor, All Might? As All Might said, I'm thinking. As he focusing on Susie, and after a couple of minutes, Susie getting 88 villain point as she start, standing, saying, whew, that was something. I'm sure that's enough to get me into UA by now, class 1A at least, and I'm sure Izuku will gonna pull some strings for me. And after that, she see a lots of people start running away. As she said, "Why are you running away?" As one of the examiners said, "Run away, you crazy girl, or you want to get crushed." As she said, "What does mean, get crushed? And who are you calling a crazy girl?" As she looking behind, seeing a very big robot, as she said in her mind, "That must be the zero pointer that President Mike said it about. Well, I need to run away." But before that, she hears a scream of help as she looking behind, seeing Uraka under a rubble. As she said, "I need to save her. But should I really save her?" As she remember what Izuku told her before 1 week, telling her to act heroic and to make sure that she doesn't you know, get captured by the heroes. As she said, "Okay, if I saved her, the heroes will gonna think that have a heroic nature, and then they will gonna not suspect of me as being a villain." As she go to save Oraka, running at her with a full speed. And after that, she said, "Oraka, are you okay?" As she said, "Oh, Susie, can you help me?" As Susie said, "Okay." As she tried to lift the rubble out of her, she using more of her quirk, which make her more insane, which make her start laughing. As Raka said, "Why are you laughing, Susie?" As after that, she managed to get off the rubble off of her and get hold of Oraka and said, "Well, make sure to make sure to hold tight because this will be a very big jump." As Oraka said, "What do you mean?" As Susie jumped into the air and Oraka starts screaming, saying, "Whoa!" As after that, she jumped very far away from the zero pointer and starts running away with a big smile on her face. And after that, the exam ended. President Mike saying, "Well, student, the exam has done. Congratulations to those who passed the exam." Oh, no, he doesn't say that. He said, "After 1 week, you will gonna get a letter from UA into your houses, so be prepared. And everyone, go back to your houses." And after that, everyone leave. Izu, I mean, Susie put Uraka on the ground, making recovery girl help her. As recovery girl said, "You're a nice girl, dear. If it wasn't for you, this girl might get really hurt." As Susie said, "Thank you, Gran Grana. No, what's she call it? Thank you, mm, uh, Granny." As smiling at I forgot the recovery girl. As she said, "Well, you're a good girl. Here is a little snack for you." As she give her a little, uh, chocolate. As she said, "Thank you." And she started eating and saying, "Well, Oraka, are you okay?" As Oraka said, "Yeah, I'll be okay, and thank you for saving me, Susie." As Susie said, "Well, that's what friends supposed to do to each other, right?" Smiling at Oraka. As Oraka said, "Well, I would have gone with you into your house, but I can't move. I will need a couple of minutes, so you can leave if you want." As Susie said, okay. "Well, see you in UA, Oraka." As Oraka waved to her and Susie leave. And after that, she come back to the hideout and go into Izuku office saying, "Izuku." As Izuku said, "Oh, Susie, how the entrance exam go?" As Susie said, "Yeah, it's gone very well, and I got a couple of information about some people that I think will gonna get into UA." As he said, "Well, good. Can you show me?" As she show him information about a blue-haired kid with an engine quirk, a kid with a blonde hair and a weird ability to shoot laser out of his stomach, and a kid that he can hardening his body, and uh, those and a little girl with a blonde hair. She is the only one that he have her name. As she said, her name is Ochako Oraka. Her quirk make her called zero gravity. She can make anything float. make it zero gravity, but her quirk making her having problem problems in her stomach, making her want to, throw off her breakfast or something. As Izuku said, well, thank you, Susie, for this information, and I'm sure that you're gonna get into UA. And keep in mind, I didn't pull any strings to put you in UA. When you're gonna be in class 1A, you are done that all by your own hard work. So I'm proud of you. As Susie blushes a little bit, saying, Thank you, Izuku. Well, I'm gonna leave." As Izuku said, well, you leave and have some rest. I'm sure you are right now tired. As Izuku, Susie said, well, thank you, Izuku. Bye. As she waved to him. And this is where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. How do you think this part has gone, and what do you think will gonna happen in the next part? Well, I have nothing more to say then. Severed was here.